Hey guys, Chris here. As usual, I'll be doing a recap of today and a lineup for tomorrow. I'm sort of doing these videos so late. I've been so busy lately. Just a lot of just been hanging out with friends lately, just because I finally have a lot of time to hang out with my friends. But um, yeah, let's just get right into this video. Yeah, today was a shitty night. Like it was so confusing. Thanks, Shawat. Reggie P. I did have me some Markel Brown. Shout out to Microtech 23. Shout out to Watt. Shout out to Todd Bossenmeyer. Shout out to Gold Center 000. And Dorsey wasn't a big issue because he was 3.5K, so I mean, it didn't matter if he busted or not. I mean, 3.5K, you can afford that hit. It's not a big deal. Shout out to Drew Lansing. you're, you're a curse, man. Shout out to Ali Hamdani. Shout out to the Knowles fan 10. Shout out to Mike 212231. I appreciate it, man. I really, really appreciate you, Mike. Shout out to LG Ortiz. Shout out to Microtech 23. Shout out to LG and Luis. Yes. So, shout out to everybody. Let's go ahead and do some PayPal shoutouts. Oh, I have somebody new who donated. I'm about to give you a name. I'll figure it out when I get there. It'll be on the spot nickname. PayPal. So if you guys ever want to send me a tip or anything like that, you guys can send it here. I don't push it on to people. I just like to help out guys. But if you guys ever feel like you want to send me something just to be generous, you can do it through here, through PayPal. Shout out to Robert Aragal. Shout out to Luce Rocket Locket. Shout out to Sean Chuck and Threes Dyke. Shout out to Rex Ricky Contreras, the Contrarian. Shout out to Gus the Bus Flores. Shout out to Uncle Drew Lansing. Shout out to Kenneth Spittin Bards. Shout out to Todd Boskermeyer Wiener. Shout out to T-Ball. Shout out to Effie Salami the Salami Calamari Monster. Shout out to Brian Abel Costi Crossover. Shout out to Stephen O. Snap. Shout out to Roy the Boy who card Foul Ozaki. Shout out to Anthony Duggan through the lane. And shout out to Buster Bustin in Sexton. That will be your name. From Robert Sexton. I could probably mess around with the sex part, but I'll do this. Buster Bustin in Sexton, because your name's Buster on Twitter. So that's your new nickname. If you guys need hot roster picks, talk to my boy Robert Gal at GalRobert10. He's pretty good with a hot roster, and he knows a lot more than me. And yeah, just bug him on Twitter for hot roster picks, guys. Do it. And he posts daily. I gotta get this shit out of here. Hold on, let me get these out. I gamecast way too much, guys. Let's go. Let's look at the live entries. And it's another day without cashing, unfortunately. So let's just go ahead and look at the lines. Let's look at you'll see where I went wrong. Today was such a weird day with the Hawks resting so many people. So weird, but let's talk about it. I went Paul and Jackson. Although I wanted to go George Hill and Darren Williams, but I didn't know if I could afford to take that hit without going Chris Paul. So I went with this. I went Chris Paul, Reggie Jackson. Jackson didn't do that great because he got sick or something. I don't know. I was in Macy's while this game was going on, so didn't really get to see what was going on. But Chris Paul with a pretty good game. Reggie Jackson underwhelming. KCP really nice hitting value here. I'm fine with that. Henry freaking Walker, dude, this guy's trash. Oh man, I should have stuck with Markel Brown. The little beast. My freaking rough drafts all hit, and then my final lineup didn't hit. So I'm gonna start running my rough drafts a lot more. I went to Mary Carroll. He didn't do shit. He didn't get a chance to do anything. Once the Hawks are resting their guys at the end, I'm not playing Hawks anymore. I can't trust them. Matt Barnes hitting some value here. That's fine. Blake Griffin going crazy, but everybody had him, so it didn't matter. And then Maurice Bates, yo, really, I love this pick, and I knew he was going to be a good pick. He's point per minute, like legitly point per minute. If he gets 18 minutes, he's getting 18 points. If he gets 20 minutes, he's getting 20 points. He's so point per minute dependent. It's really great. So, if I would have just had a better shooting guard, and then just upgraded Horford. By the way, Horford was not a bad pick. He was dominating. He was scoring in the first quarter, just straight up dominating, but like I said, they just didn't keep their starters in that long. It was so confusing today. But Horford was dominating. I don't think he was a wrong play, just because he could have done so much more. But they took him out, so I can't really do anything about that. So that's pretty much what happened here. Yeah. So just just not a great day. I wonder if anybody else ran my lineup. Let's see if you can find anyone. North. Yeah, same lineup. I'm sorry, man. I don't know if you ran it through me, but sorry, man. Let's go ahead and look at tomorrow and see what I'm rolling with. I want to do something like this. I think I'm gonna run three Sacramento starters because if Cousins and Gay are out, that means you can get production from the whole Sacramento Kings team, and their starters should hit value because they're so damn cheap. So I'm considering running McLemore, Caspi, and Thompson, having their center, a small forward, and shooting guard. McLemore most likely score a lot. Thompson will get the rebounds, and then Caspi should be able to hit some value. So I kind of like running this three king system. But I know Gay is out, but if Cousins is out, if Cousins is in, I'm taking out McLemore and Thompson. I'm keeping Caspi in though because I think Caspi still holds a lot of value. I can't trust McLemore for shit, but I have to think if he hits like, if he's shooting at least 20 times, he can at least hit 5 times value and get 20 points. So I'm not too worried about McLemore. I really want to run James Harden because I feel like he's had two duds in a row. He cannot go for a third straight dud. I feel like he's gonna explode for like 65 tomorrow, and I'm gonna pair in Anthony Davis just because I can do it. Because I love my point guard combo of George Hill and Zach LaVine. So I like Zach LaVine a lot against Toronto. His minute load's crazy, and he's playing Toronto, so it's good enough for me. George Hill competitive playoff game. I have to go with George Hill. I don't have to actually, but I really like to play. I might go Reggie Jackson, find a way to fit him in. Um, Go McLemore Harden. I think Harden's exploding. I think McLemore can hit some value for me, so I'll keep McLemore in. Caspi, 3.7K, only needs 7, 15 to 20. I'm hoping he gets 20. Anthony Davis against the Lakers just sounds like a great, great matchup. Hope he takes advantage of it. Jason Thompson, if Cousins is out, they might have Dwight Howard, so this might be a horrible play. I might run Derek Williams instead, or I might not even run Jason Thompson. I might, but I have to think if they're running if Cousins and Gay is out, that means basically that whole Sacramento team, their starters, you can get them cheap and you can have whole team production, which would be great. I think that's great. I kind of want to go with that, and I love Valanciunas tomorrow against Minnesota. As you see, last time we played them in the same predicament they are now, he went off for 34. I think he'll get something closer to what he did against Houston at 38. I think I think 30 is his floor tomorrow. I think 35 or 38 is his upside. So I love him tomorrow. So this is an idea of what I'm going with. At point guard, yeah, Kemba got a giant price bump, so I'm not sure if I'm on him as much. Reggie Jackson still, if he's playing, but then again, he was feeling sick today. So if he wasn't playing, I would go Dinwiddie and a KCP, and Jordan Clarkson got a big price bump. I don't know if I like him as much. Rajon Rondo, if Monte Ellis is down, Rondo and Parsons are good. Um, the Orlando Magic are one of the worst teams against point guards the last 5 games, so Parker wouldn't be that bad. But I think I like these two the most. George Hill's going to be in a competitive game. Boston already sucks against point guards as it is. George Hill's like their only scorer. It's going to be a competitive kind of playoff game atmosphere because they're both battling for spots. So shout out to Alfred G for telling me that. It's what I kind of want to go with. The shooting guard, I always love my boy DeRozan. I love Butler tomorrow. But I'm going to run upside with Harden. And if Kevin Martin is playing, I would love to run him against Toronto, but I don't think he's playing. Small forward Wiggins is great. Kawhi is great. If Favors is out, Gordon Hayward's great. Ariz is always great. Um, Henderson, really, really good. I can't find a small forward under 5,500, so I'm going to figure this out. Power forward, I love Favors if he's playing against the Nuggets. I know he did bad last time, but he got injured, so. I love Davis, and I love any of the Sacramento guys. And then at center, Josh Smith too. If Terrence Jones isn't playing tomorrow, people aren't going to be on the Josh Smith bandwagon, so I would grab him right away. Center, Valanciunas, Gobert. Lopez has a great matchup to just capitalize on. I definitely take an eye on Brook Lopez. He'll probably eat the Knicks alive. He's been so damn consistent, getting 40 minutes. The only thing to worry about is blow-up potential. But yeah, this is the base of my lineup. I just need a small forward. That's pretty much it. Anyways, that's pretty much it for today, guys. Thank you for watching my video, and